Yo, what is up people? How are you guys doing? This right here is my specialized pitch 27.5. So 8 months ago, I bought this from the pawn shop. I paid 200 bucks for this. It's a super basic hardtail mountain bike with a 3x8 drivetrain, mechanical brakes, and coil fork. Basically, I upgraded the heck out of this bike. I even put a dropper seat post on it internally, even though there's no internal cable routing for this. So yeah, I literally drilled a hole right there to actually route this cable all the way up here, and so far so good. My only complaint about this bike is this fork right here. If it's hot and if I'm about to use it, if I compress this fork, it will make a squeaking noise for like maybe 3 to 4 times, but it's cold right now, so it's not happening. So far so good. This bike is actually a pretty awesome bike. Speaking of awesome, let's give our sponsor a shout out. Before anything else, check out this turn-based RPG gacha game called Raid Shadow Legends, set in the fictional dark fantasy location where you are tasked to defeat a Dark Lord. As a hero, you begin by selecting one of the 4 starting characters to fight against monsters. You get to collect more than 500 champions, each having a set of different abilities. What I like about this game is it allows you to come up with strategies using those champions against enemies and bosses. And you can also use champions to fight against other players in the arena, where you are granted better rewards as you rank up in an arena roster. If you want better rewards, all you need to do is join a clan and beat the clan boss together. As of the latest update, Raid Shadow Legends introduced the Doom Tower. In this game mode, it challenged you to clear 120 rooms in the span of a month before all the rewards and boss locations are resetted. On top of that, they're also releasing 14 awesome new champions just in time for the holidays, along with a whole host of holiday events and tournaments. Up for the challenge? Download Raid Shadow Legends for free on App Store and Play Store now and get a nice starter pack. Take note, the rewards are only available for 30 days and for new players. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description, and if you're a new player, you'll get your free Void Champion Bulwark, 50 gems, an XP booster, some energy refills, and even an ancient shard as soon as you get in the game. And all this treasure will be waiting for you right here on the top right corner right there. So install the game now. For more information about the game, just click the link down in the description below. Let's go back to the video. So after replacing just about everything on this bike, the only thing I have to replace again is this brake lever right here. It started leaking, and every time I squeeze it like that, the lever just, it stays like that. So basically it's getting stuck, and I have to put the old tire back. So this is not tubeless anymore. It started leaking, so I removed the tubeless tire and put this back. For now, I still need to fix it. Maybe I need to put new tape on it. But yeah, that's about it. That's the only thing I have to replace. The fork's doing really well. Actually, I add this little lever right here. So yeah, this is a $10 lever from AliExpress. It's just, it's just a better lever opposed to the other one that is sticking out like this, and I have to like squeeze it like this. And it's just, it's a cheap lever and it's working just fine. And I found out something about this Satori Sorata dropper seat post. I started having a problem because it goes up super slow. See that? And it goes down super slow too. Like, it started bothering me. Then I realized I just had to like loosen this up. This thing right here. I always like everything, somewhat tight on my bike, so I literally tighten up the heck out of this. Then I started having that problem. So I loosened it up, and guess what? There you go. It's still slow, but it's better. So yeah, this is a very, very nice bike for maybe, I don't know, more or less $1,000. Again, I paid 200 bucks for the bike. The only thing I hate about this bike is it can be super rough. It's a hardtail, so that's expected. So yesterday I ran out of sunlight, it started raining, I left the bike outside. Now my chain is a little rusty. I am here in my wife's studio, so yeah, you guys can see a bunch of Christmas thing going on. But I want to talk more about this mountain bike, especially the gear set. So the derailleur, the chain, the cassette, and the shifter, I only paid $120 for it. And because of that, I received a lot of comments that this might be fake. It might not be a legit item. So I got the exact same thing on my James Portal. I got a Shimano SLX 1x11 on my James Portal, and I compared it side by side. It's the exact same thing. As a matter of fact, this SLX actually shifts way better than the SLX that I got on my James Portal. Maybe because this is newer, I really don't know. Maybe I can call Shimano and ask them what to look for to actually, verify that this is legit. But you know, overall, I think AliExpress is really not that bad. You know, they got cheap stuff, they got good stuff. It just takes forever, you know, for it to be delivered. But I think this right here is a good buy. Now let's talk about the C-tube that I drilled. I received some hate comments about, you know, me drilling the C-tube, that I just voided the warranty, and you know, that I just messed up the integrity of the C-tube, then it's gonna break when I hit a jump, blah blah. Well, first of all, it's a little tiny hole and I drilled it little by little, you know, very careful. So far, the C-tube is okay. So to those guys that did the exact same thing, you're welcome. Let me know down in the comments below if your bike is still okay. And I purchased this bike from the pawn shop. So, sold as is. There's no manufacturer's warranty because I bought it used, you know? So, to be realistic, buying a used bike like this versus building a bike from scratch is actually, I think for me, it's way better, because if you see a bike like this, just like me, you know, I found this in the pawn shop, I sat on it, I test ride it in the parking lot, and I know that the bike fits me. I know I like the, you know, I like the way the bike positions me. And I mean, it's a nice bike, so, and it's cheap. That's the good thing about it. So yeah, it's really cool to just like get your bike and upgrade it, you know, over time. Since you're upgrading a lot of stuff, you be saving money because you can keep the tires, keep the wheels, you know, maybe you can actually, you know, the handlebars, the stem, stuff like that. So you get you some spare parts. The bike is already built, so it's very convenient to just, you know, first replace the fork, then ride it. Then now you got a little bit more money, replace the gear set, you know, ride it, then put a dropper seat post on it, ride it. So it's not like you're gonna have to wait for the parts and, you know, spend more money. Especially new bike parts right now, they are getting a little more expensive. Overall, a very nice bike. This is actually my loaner bike now too, because you know, I got friends and I want them to get into mountain biking as well. So this is the bike that I let them use. And yeah, the brake, the rear lever, it gave out. So I ended up getting rid of it. Good thing I got a Shimano Dior XT laying around. So there's a Shimano Dior XT on the right lever and a MT500 caliper. I mean, it's kind of weird, odd combo, but it works just fine. And that's about it. Hopefully I covered just about everything that you guys want to know, because I have not uploaded for a long time. So yeah, I've been receiving a lot of questions. So if I miss anything, just please comment down below and I will try to answer it, you know, as soon as I can. And yeah, again, a very nice mountain bike from the pawn shop all the way here. Now it's, you know, fully trail worthy, you know? Yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep pedaling, ride safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.